Operations and performance goals. A prerequisite for budget development is a strategic analysis that matches an entity's capabilities with available marketplace opportunities. Strategy addresses the objectives of the organization, addresses the structure of the organization, locates potential markets, considers the impact of events, considers competitors and the economy, evaluates the risks of alternative strategies. Strategic analysis is the basis for both long-term and short-term planning. These plans lead to long-term and short-term budgets, and these budgets lead in turn to the master budget and its components. Strategic direction provides the basis for planning support. Budgeting facilitates movement towards strategic goals. Strategic direction, long-term budgets, short-term budgets. For short-term plans, long-term plans. So long-term budgets with long-term plans, short-term budgets with short-term plans. Budgets play a role in measuring performance against established goals. When using past performance solely to evaluate present results, the mistakes and problems that occurred in the past are automatically factored into the benchmark that is being used. Employing a forecasted budget as a plan allows using the expected results as the benchmark. Another benefit of using a budget instead of historical results is that past performance is not always indicative of future results. A budget may be able to predict and account for such shifts, but relying only on historical data leads to a sense that the past year must always be improved upon, no matter the circumstances. Costs are considered controllable or discretionary when the purchaser or manager has discretion in the in whether to incur the charge or alter the level of the charge within a short amount of time. So, costs are considered controllable or discretionary when the purchaser or manager has discretion in whether to incur the charge or alter the level of the charge within a short amount of time. Variable costs and other costs directly under the control of the manager are controllable costs. The manager can cut workers' hours, use cheaper materials, or otherwise restrict such controllable costs. A division manager can control maintenance and advertising costs to a certain degree. Fixed costs such as administrative salaries or rents are usually not controllable and are therefore called committed costs. Controllable costs are useful for performance evaluation and budgeting. Rating a manager's use of funds based at divisional level, net revenue less controllable costs will be perceived by those managers being rated as a more reasonable approach. Being managers held accountable for uncontrollable costs approach can be very unmotivating. Focusing on controllable costs places the emphasis where the most benefit can be achieved from the effort of budgeting. Focusing on controllable costs places the emphasis where the most benefit can be achieved from the effort of budgeting.